Guys, I'm just looking so sharp. Do you understand? So sharp and clean. So sharp and clean. And I'm just loving this jumper. But let's get straight. Let me turn off the damn shower. Hold on. So, a lot of Kardashian updates in the last 24 hours, guys. It seems that things are happening behind the scenes, and I'm just coming to you with quick fire videos in relation to it. Hey guys, it's Morale. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back again with another video. If you haven't subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. And let's get straight into this video. Subscribe. Let's get to 190,000 subscribers before the end of this month, guys. We can definitely do it. Subscribe and click that button. I'm coming to you with content. Yes, you watching this and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Click that button. Let's get straight into this video. So, Khloe has now admitted that she has been dating Tristan, and she has been dating him out of embarrassment. And Tristan himself, is quite worried about the situation, and he wants to obviously come out and be her public boyfriend. Now, I can completely understand why Khloe would feel like this. She's been subjected to a lot of crap when it comes to social media online, which
about what's going on with the media.
I don't even think it's to her anymore about like getting over the past things that you guys have been through. I think it's just mostly what other people are gonna think.
Yeah, makes sense, because you've willingly continued to stay with the man who cheated on you whilst you're pregnant. I've told you, cheating is a whole low, but to cheat on your girlfriend, your wife, while she's pregnant with your child as well, is the lowest of the lowest of the lowest thing that you can ever do.
That wasn't who she was.
Yeah.
She's always like the tough Khloe that doesn't give a
Like, you're never gonna get to the finish line if you're trying to always please the masses. So you just gotta just live for yourself, and he don't give a damn if you like him or not.
And you would have to move mountains to try and perhaps think that we could move on together. But I feel like it would just be a done deal, and co-parenting would be the only thing for me. Like, for you to be doing stuff like that, I feel like it's crazy.
And it's just just do it.
But I think it's whatever works for her and you. I mean, honestly, I just think that you should talk to her.
And I don't think it was just the one time, especially with the track record. Tristan likes to be on the streets and do as he pleases, which is perfectly allowed to do. He is a grown man. But when you've got a wife to be, and you have two children, you have a kid involved, it's just very hectic. I can understand why she'd want to get back with him. She's still in love with him and wants her siblings to still be a proper family. But I feel like now, with everything exploding in the last 2 years, she's really invested with what the audience thinks. Perhaps she's embarrassed, and she should be embarrassed, because I don't know why you're even dating somebody who cheated on you. Move on, co-parent with the guy, call it a day. You will find somebody else. I'm pretty sure other people are in your DMs. You will find somebody else. But of course, with love, it's much more easier said than done. She also has expressed that she is quite worried with the fillers that she's using, and she, is kind of not really against them anymore, but trying to decrease the fillers because she's constantly using them, especially in the last year or so. And this is why I'm very anti-surgery. A lot of people are wondering why I went so far in when it comes to Larsa Pippen. She's not Persian, she's Assyrian, but at the same time, I find it so freaking annoying. There's two worlds with this. You have a lot of white girls who want to get a lot of surgery to look like they're Middle Eastern, in terms of or they tan or whatever, or this that, like Kylie Jenner's face, XYZ, and they just I've noticed this, or Asian or whatever, in terms of the faces, or other races. But then you also have a lot of Middle Eastern or Asian girls who want to lose their heritage, lose what has been given to them from their ancestors, and their beautiful faces. Like Larsa Pippen was beautiful beforehand with a proper Assyrian kind of heritage. You've now taken that away, and you have put all of these fillers and this nose job and whatever to look like some kind of white girl, kind of flatten your nose. Like, God forbid, my nose isn't huge. However, unless I had a medical injury, I'm very happy with my nose and the curve of it as well, and I will not obey to Eurocentric standards of beauty and value, which I think are, absolutely disgusting. That I'm very happy with my roots and where I come from, and I feel like it shows on my face, and I'm very proud of that. And I wouldn't want to, change up my nose or, change up any part of my face, because I feel like I'm taking away not only my ancestors' history, but my grandparents' history, because I look similar to them and XYZ. And I just feel like surgery, cool, medical, do as you please. Preference, do it if you guys want to, it's your own thing, but I just feel like it can be very damaging on your psyche, because you're going to keep doing it and it becomes an addiction. And I did graduate mental health, and I can see why it would be a bad thing to do. And also, I don't think you realize how much you're damaging just your heritage and where you're from and who you are. And I just feel like, looking at Larsa now, I couldn't even tell where she's from. There's a lot of Iranians in LA, so I just assumed that maybe she is, but of course she's Assyrian. And prior to her prior imagery, prior surgery, she looks proper Middle Eastern, and Like even Kim looked great when she, prior to all the surgery, and when she was like a Middle Eastern girl. Well, that's what she looked like. Or like an Asian girl, that's what she looked like. And you've done all this for what? Changed up and put up so much filler on your nose, has gone like this and this. And I know people say, oh, you know, you shouldn't critique your face, people's faces. It's, you know, you preach mental health, but you're also being rude about people's faces and so forth. I'm talking like that. I don't have a train to catch. You know, what are you doing? It's hypocritical. And I'm like, that's from the standard that you're coming from that perspective of, oh, you know, don't come for people's faces, you're being rude, and then you want to preach mental health. I will absolutely come for the work that you've done, because I feel like, you know, you are conforming to Eurocentric forms of beauty and value and white supremacy by tarnishing off the very heritage that is in your face. And I find it to be annoying and frustrating, and I feel like it's just very damaging. And we all damn well know, once these girls change their faces once, it's not only just once. They keep doing it until they get older, then they mess up their face, they end up with a cat face, or they do too much filler, which is why you end up having regrets. Like, it becomes an addiction, and it's more prone to girls, but let's not get twisted. Guys do it a lot as well, and I just feel like just to rob your heritage from your face, that way you look so beautiful from, to change your face to a Eurocentric form of beauty, is just so sad, man. It's so sad, and I just feel like, yes, I know society conforms you to do it, but also, just like, I don't know. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from, the gist of what I'm saying. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon. I'm not really saying that you guys can't do surgery, but don't change and amalgamate your entire face where nobody can even tell where you're from. I'm still talking, even though I've wrapped up the video. But it's a very interesting conversation. Let me just turn the camera off.